right, boys, we're back with another episode. Our first episode of the summer. Kicking off Loopin with Luca. We have Zohaib Aziz, an entrepreneur from Toronto, which hopefully you guys know him from the crazy coffee parties that have been happening all over the city. Hopefully get some birdies. Might see a couple shanks. We don't know how good he is, so we're gonna figure it out. But on number 9, I'm gonna verse him. So we're gonna have Luca the caddy versus our guest at every episode, and this will be the first one. So I can't lose, boys. I gotta dial in my game here. Of course, we're playing at today is Woodington Lakes in Tottenham, Ontario. It's a great track. They got Legends and Legacy, 36 holes. And yeah, it's a great track, home of the Ontario Open. Got a production team with us, Creo Visions, beauties. They're coming out today to film us. The boys, looking pretty dapper. I like that golf fit.
Thanks, buddy.
I like that polo. I might have to steal it from you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
See how you play.
Yeah. If I make a birdie on 18, I have the polo?
Jersey swap.
Yeah. Yeah, you take the caddy suit?
Yeah.
So we just got a picture 18 in my head here. All water to the left, trees to the right. I can't really pull out 3-wood on my own golf show. Look like a bitch. That's piped. All right, let's roll. Let's go pick him up. Got Zoe here. He's coming out of the cart. He's looking good. Bro, this is a crazy golf fit.
Listen, I got good golf aesthetics, you know.
Hey,
like,
bro, you gotta look good, feel good to play good.
Always.
And you can already tell by the bag. Oh, you can already tell by the bag. This guy's a player.
Listen,
Scottsdale head cover.
Yes.
Did you get this in Arizona?
Yeah, we played.
No way.
We traveled to Arizona. We do like a golf trip with the buddies. And
Yeah.
that place is just.
You
by
played at
far
TPC.
Yeah.
That's
by
dirty.
far my favorite place to go play.
So when did you start playing? Like when did you start getting into golf?
I would say like 3 summers ago.
Okay.
That's when I started.
That's pretty
and,
recent.
Yeah, and it's a sport I fell in love with, man.
Yeah.
Because I was never an athlete. Like, I was always like that chubby kid in school. I was never good at any sports.
Uh-huh.
And the golf was, every other sport was a team sport, right? And golf was that one thing where when I started playing, it's you against yourself. You know,
Mental
that's
game.
the craziest thing.
Yeah. You got me as a caddy. I'm gonna guide you through this course.
100%.
All right. And listen, caddy's not always gonna be right. Might give you some bad advice. You might not execute everything I say, but I'll try and help you as best as I can. I like just putting it up to that 150 stick. Okay. You only need like a 220 club, so you don't have to go driver if you don't want. And this is no warm-up, guys. You came straight from the cart.
Yeah.
Straight from the cart, yeah.
Let's see.
I like flying it right out to that 150 stick. Let's see it. Go! That's fine, it's straight.
Oh,
Little chunky.
not the greatest,
That's fine.
but it works.
Yeah, bro, let's have a fun day. First hole jitters are even more of a thing right now with cameras on you.
I'm never used to playing with cameras, so, you know.
No, exactly. Even like when I'm recording content here and there, like just stupid skits, I'm shanking it around here.
100%.
Yeah.
Right in the middle there.
Over this trap.
Yeah.
You see those 2 trees sticking in the background? That's basically your line.
Okay, cool.
Somewhere in between those 2 trees is good.
Okay, perfect.
150 club, just get it over the trap. I'll stand over here.
Stay left. Yeah, manageable? Perfect. We'll take that. Not in the trees. My family immigrated here in like 91 from Pakistan. And my dad came with 3 kids, himself, my mom, and then I was born, and you know, it was just the only member in the household that was working.
Yeah.
So it was a tough like upbringing, right? He never made us let us feel anything, but he drove a cab for 18 years of his life, and we've seen that struggle, and like somehow he managed to move us to Vaughan, near I live near Joan of Arc.
Okay.
We bought a house there. I don't know how he did it. Like I have no clue how he was able to survive, you know, in this world, raising 4 kids.
It's crazy.
And he drove a cab for 18 years of his life, and like we struggled, right? I seen like the days of like the mortgage people coming and saying your bills are overdue, and I didn't understand it as a kid.
At what age were you?
I was like in elementary school, right?
Yeah,
I seen that, but I never understood it. But still, like, we lived in a nice neighborhood, had a nice house, everything. Never let us feel it. But that just sparked a, you know, like this drive in me and my siblings to say, like, he sacrificed his whole life to put us where we are, and like we'd be stupid to just waste it all and not build something from it.
Sit. Come on.
Alright. Turning off the bank. Just gonna be realistic here, like, we're not shooting 5 under.
100%.
If we're shooting 5 under,
That's
I'd
my
say
thing.
let's sign up for the Canadian Open this weekend.
yeah.
Let's go over there. Yeah, I like landing it on these kind of shots.
Yeah.
Always better to be long.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave the ball
Yeah,
here because you just get pissed off.
100%.
It's better you go all the way to the back of the green and have a long putt rather than keep it in the rough.
Cool.
Good shot. Good shot. Exactly what I said. It was just play it long. I'd rather have the long putt.
Yeah.
Go straight at it.
Straight at it.
Yeah, go straight at it.
Here, quick.
Give it to him.
Come on.
Ah!
Good.
Couldn't give it to you. That's all right, bro.
It's all good. Where's that triple?
Triple on the first hole. That's okay.
That's
dude.
better. Like when I start off with triples,
You start off with triple, and next hole you get double.
when I
Right?
do
And then the
birdies,
next hole you get a bogey.
yeah. Play. So I never got into sports, and then a year and a half ago, I started taking my health pretty serious. And then from there, I got into running. I could never run even a kilometer. Like I would gas out.
Yeah.
And then I just, you know, started running, and next thing I know, I was running 5Ks, 8Ks, 12, and then I was like, fuck it, let's do a half marathon. Did that, and then I signed up for a full marathon, did that, and running's been like a big part of like my weight loss journey and just like overall health, mental health, everything. And it's like crucial.
What are some of your inner thoughts that are going on in your head when you're trying to, but your body is saying, just quit, just quit?
Are we allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, fucking
David
right.
Goggins, like, don't be a bitch, you
Yeah.
know?
Let's get that fucking stick out of the way. We can do that.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah. Fucking right. I control the show here.
It's not the greatest out.
Just a little right.
Chip
It's advancing. Chip in a putt. I like that mindset.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Come on, sit.
Come on. Oh! Get in. Stay there.
Go, guys.
Great shot.
That's it.
Fucking go.
We're back.
We're back.
Do you have that same thing where like one day your drivers might be on, but your iron is off and your putting's off, or like
Everyone has that
yeah.
day. Even the pros.
It's crazy.
As much as that doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
they'll come off the course after shooting a 72 and they'll go, my irons just weren't there today.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but
how
that's
that
what it
happens,
is, man.
yeah. I feel like it's gonna go left to right, but at the top it might just go right to left. I see it sloping a little.
Yeah. I like left to right. Let's
Left
see
to
for a
right.
second. So
I'm
I
thick.
like right around that brown mark.
Yeah. Right around
Which
this,
mark?
right?
Yeah, right inside this.
Yeah.
And it's uphill, so you're gonna have to give it a little bit of gas.
Get in, get
Come
in,
on.
get it.
Ooh.
Close.
That was a good putt. That was a good putt. Just a hair.
Pretty straight.
Yeah, yeah. Don't think about this one too much. Back of the cup. As my dad says, back of the cup.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Beauty. Take that.
Yeah.
See, we're
Nice
working our
bogey,
way
bro.
down.
Or double. Double, but bro, that's what we said. Triple, double. We're gonna bogey the next.
That's it.
Bro, we're gonna be eagling by hole 6.
First business I did was, so I don't know if you've seen that whole phase of like phone skins where people were like wrapping their phones with like carbon fiber and designs and stuff like that.
I don't.
So I basically like seen this brand out that was like creating like these cool vinyl wraps for phones, and I was like, fuck, like I want to do that too. And then I created a company. It was called Vault Skins. That was my first business, and I took a loan from my brother, and I went into this business of just creating vinyl wraps. I started a whole store online and like got a bunch of influencers around the world promoting the product as well. And like it was cool. Like I was in my 20s, not even in my 20s yet, and you know, doing
Right out of
like
high school.
5,000 like worth of orders in a
Wow.
day, $10,000 worth of orders in a day, and I was like, holy shit, like,
dude.
I made it. Like, this is life. And then it's just the drive wasn't there. Like, it was fun building the business, but then when it started and like doing it on a day-to-day basis, I just lost my interest in it. And like, that was like my first experience of like getting into the entrepreneurship world and then failing.
Piped. Just a little left. That's fine.
Jesus Christ.
Where'd it
What's going on
go?
there, boys? What are we doing here?
Got an 80-yard shot.
Pretty good.
It's good. Oh yeah.
Right? See, that's all it takes.
Let's get an applause going over here. What a shot.
That worked.
There it is.
See, today the short game is...
So that's what you need to look where you want it and just go, the ball's going there.
Drive right there. Already over the ball, I'm like, it's gonna go left.
Then it's gonna go left,
Yeah,
or it's gonna go right, or you're gonna duff it. But there's no possible way
Yeah,
of you hitting a great shot when your mind's going like that.
100%. Like even that hybrid, when it's plugged there, I'm like, I'm gonna top. Like this is not gonna be a great shot. But instead of changing it, I go ahead with the shot.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue.
I see him moving a touch
A little right to left?
left to right.
Left to right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I see it like you could probably hit left edge, but I wouldn't. You can even go inside left. I don't think it's gonna break too much. Nice and easy there.
Perfect.
What an up and down.
We made it.
What an up and down. I don't know what it's for. We gotta count. Is it for bogey?
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
So yo, I know that you mentioned losing the spark
Yeah.
with your other business, and you've started many businesses.
Yeah.
One of those
Yeah.
being Employ Canada.
Yeah.
What made you start that?
So when I was in university, like my whole life, my goal was to become a lawyer.
Really?
And I set up, you know, everything, like all my schooling, all my classes, everything structured around becoming a lawyer. And then I went and I did co-op. I remember at a law firm, a pretty big one, Brady and Partners. And I just realized it was not for me. Like I seen the life, like it looks beautiful on TV.
Yeah.
But overall, I was just like, it wasn't for me.
Right.
And then, like I was in university, and then my brother was like, yo, I'm gonna start this like recruitment company, temp staffing, and like help me out with it. So on my summer break, I was like, okay, cool, let me see what I can do. And then I helped him get his first few contracts, and I realized I was good at sales. Then I went back into university because I was like, oh, I want to become a lawyer. Then I got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer when I was like 20 years old, and that made me just leave school.
Right.
And then when I left school, I was just bored, and then I started working with my brother again. And while having cancer, going through chemo, I was just dominating in the space. Like I was so good at the recruitment field in terms of sales and operating it. Then that just led me to open my own business and like start my own firm. Like he had a partner, so I wanted to do it how I wanted to do it. And from there, it was just, you know, a home run. Like picked up some good clients. I'm good at networking. I'm good at meeting people.
Yeah.
And as what everyone says, like your network is your net worth. That thing is so fucking true. It's who you meet, how good you are, how good your social skills are. And that's how I just built a crazy database of, you know, clientele. And then my recruitment business took off, man.
Holy shit. 156. Little wind into us.
Okay.
Yeah, a little wind into us. Middle pin, but it looks like it runs off the back there. So I like playing that number. If you're a little short, that's fine. And you just pick a left side.
Yeah.
Pick a spot on that left side. Visualize your ball landing on that green.
Yeah.
Just like you would visualize one of your sales.
100%.
Succeeding.
I like that.
Yeah. Good shot. It went perfectly straight. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I told you to play a little bit left. I thought it would come around, but it's my fault again. Sorry about it. Blame the caddy.
Yeah, that's it.
I've heard it before. Wouldn't be the first time I got blamed.
Yeah.
The thing that everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
The famous Toronto coffee parties.
Yes, sir.
How did that start? And just take us through the whole process of from idea to execution to where you guys are right now with it.
Yeah.
We'll get out here.
Yeah, perfect. We'll bring 60.
Yeah, 60 and a putter.
So yeah, no, the coffee party was like to that point, like when I went on this whole like wellness journey, I like stopped going out. Like I was a big nightlife guy, right?
Yeah.
Like I would be going to clubs day in and day out. And then I just, you know, went on this little journey of wellness and quit going out at night. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I wanted to connect with people. Like I'm single, I want to meet girls and just interact, like socialize.
Yeah.
And by not being in the nightlife scene anymore, like I would go out at nights to clubs and I was bored because I wasn't indulging in anything.
Right.
So with that just came the need of creating a community where I'm like, hey, what can we do that wouldn't involve alcohol and people would have fun?
Yeah, which is like crazy enough,
Yeah.
a hard thing to pull off.
Exactly. And everyone doubted us. Everyone was like, what you guys are doing is stupid, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then just one day, it was like a Thursday, I was on TikTok scrolling and I seen like this guy's doing coffee parties in like coffee shops. And I was like, this is a cool concept. But I'm like, there's so much more they can do to make this better. And then I just messaged Matt Campoli that night. And I'm like, hey, listen, like, what if we do a coffee party with like house music? We love house music. And like, you know, do it at 11 to 3 p.m. What's your thought on it? I'm like, we'll call it Coffee Party. And Matt's like, genius. He's like, but what if we call it the Coffee Party? That night we made the name. That night I made a group chat with all the partners. Because I know Maddie, he's in the hospitality space, and Jeff was my trainer. So Jeff does a lot of run clubs in the city. And the same thing after the run clubs, everyone would leave. So we were looking to create something, and we just created a group chat. 9 days later, we did our first coffee party, and then
just like that, because you had already executed so much prior.
Yeah,
that
we
you
knew-
just
we-
knew
I knew-
exactly the steps to do.
exactly, I knew what to do and what not to do.
Right.
And like Matt's so good with social media, and it just all clicked. It was like the perfect mesh of the right people, the right concept, and just putting it out there, right? We took a risk. Everyone's like, coffee shop parties, like who's gonna do that with coffee? There's no money to be made.
Big bounce.
Come on, come on.
Almost. It's all right. Landing, myself,
Yeah.
I like landing it as fast as I can on the green.
Yeah.
It
And then
makes
let it roll in.
Less error involved. Money.
Cool.
Yeah. You don't have to give up the hole though. Just give it a little gas. Hit it firm. Bang.
Boom. We'll take that.
Dude, we're following our
Yeah,
train. We
that's
got
it.
bogey now. Let's go. This next hole, we got a par.
That's it. We're on
Now
our
we're
way.
warmed up though.
That's it.
Good bogey, bro.
It's coming along.
Yeah.
Long 3 holes, but we made it.
So
We're
you
on-
mentioned that it's a worldwide thing now.
Yeah.
Coffee party.
Like when
It's
we
had
started in
places
November,
Yeah.
we did our first event. It was more for friends and family. We had like 200 people show up. And at that moment, like 200 for me was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like it was insane. I was mind blown.
Yeah.
And then I just went on TikTok. Me and Matt, like Matt handles the Instagram, and I just started posting on TikTok. And it just went viral.
Yeah.
It just blew up. And then like one of our videos hit 100,000 views and the comments were just insane. And then from that, it's just our next event we did in December, we had a lineup down King Street.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen the videos.
In front of Barrow. It was a lineup down King Street, and the whole city was talking about it. Everyone was like, everyone was trying to get in. And one thing about our events is that there's no exclusivity. There's no VIP section. There's no, I'm this, I'm that, and I should get priority, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't care about that because being in the nightlife scene, we've seen how that's ruined it. Where if you don't have if you're not spending a specific amount, you're not gonna get treated right.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna get the best section, and you know there's a whole divide between VIPs and non-VIPs.
It's like the biggest thing.
So we just were like, we're never gonna do that, and that's what people love, right? And then that event just put us like on the map in terms of like traction, in terms of virality, and we just started getting brands reaching out left, right, center to us, and it just blew up. The well.
The one at the well.
Okay,
that
cool.
was my first one. I was away in the winter, so that was pretty much the first one that I was able to come to.
Yeah.
And by that time, you guys already had grown so much.
Yeah.
So it was huge that day.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I am one of those people who get fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
At clubs and
Yeah.
shit. So I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go. You know? When I was there, I didn't. It sounds cliche, and people might think that I'm just saying this. I didn't think once to drink.
Yeah.
If you guys even had a tent that set up, if you wanted to buy alcohol, I
we
probably
do. We have
would've-
an espresso martini option.
I saw the
people,
espresso martini. I
Yeah.
saw it, but I didn't even want it.
Yeah.
Because I liked the overall vibe. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is sick. Like everybody's sober here, and you just.
And
It's such a new thing. It's such a wild concept that is a odd thing to come by these days, of everybody gathering around and even not even a concert or show or whatever, but just to be sober. Like,
because you know what it is, like parties are all fueled by alcohol for the longest time, right? So no one ever thought that coffee could be that substitute. And when you're in an environment and everyone's drinking coffee and they're vibing out and they're actually enjoying it off their own energy and like the people around them and good music, you realize you don't need substances.
No.
Right? And you can still have fun, and that's what we just proved with our concept. And you see the rise in wellness right now. Alcohol sales have dropped globally, and people are trying to find alternatives. And the whole thing before was that parties have to be alcohol fueled, and we were like, no, they do not have to be. And we went against the social norm of what exists out there. And as I said in the beginning, people were like, you guys are stupid, and now people are like, how did you do it and how can we get involved?
yeah.
Right?
Oh my god, dude. That's a great ball.
We'll take
Dude. Nice shot, bro. That was a little draw in there.
That's it.
It's gonna break a lot at the beginning. It's just gonna kind of change directions. I don't know. I like right here.
Cool.
Just give it some pace off the bat so it comes. Yeah, I don't know how good of a read this one is, to be honest. I just hope he gets in here. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's a great leg putt.
Thank you.
It's a great leg putt.
A little more out, it would have gone
This
in.
is your par, bro.
Yeah.
We manifested this shit.
That's it.
Can't even give it to you on that one.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We'll take a bogey.
Take the bogey.
We'll take a bogey, that's it.
We just got to make one par.
We're working there. We're gonna make some birdies today too. Watch.
We only got 3 holes left.
Yeah?
I think so. We got to dial
We got
in.
this. We got this.
Right.
And then we did our first event in Miami in February. And it was crazy, man. Like we had 500 plus people show up.
That's
And then
insane that
after
you-
that, like
yeah.
we were like Miami Music Week, and everyone's like, what are you guys doing? Like, Miami Music Week, it's the biggest week in Miami. We're like, we want to tackle that.
Yeah.
So we did it on Friday, the day ultra, day one was, and we did it at the Ritz. It was the sickest venue, and then we had Frank Walker do a surprise DJ set, and it was crazy. Like that was probably like the most fun we've had, like out of the city, and
Yeah.
it was just insane. And now we're going back July 4th.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing it at Joya Beach, and that's gonna be like now we have a crazy Miami following, so we're excited to see how viral it goes in Miami now.
How did you guys know that you could pull off something like doing it in another?
Zero. We
Yeah,
just
you
took
just did
risks,
it.
man.
Yeah, right.
There's a saying that I love. It's called, I have it as a poster in my condo. It's no risk, no Rari. All right?
Shit. This guy's money with the driver now. That's tight, dude. That might be
Feels
too
good.
deep again.
Yeah? Fuck.
I think we're good though.
It works,
that
man.
was tight.
When I light up my driver,
Holy.
it's fun, man. Golf,
Yeah,
it's
golf
enjoyable.
is fun when you play good, eh?
But yeah, man, just you have to take risks, right? So like we were like with how big Toronto was, going into Miami wasn't going to be the same. We knew it. It was going to be a start, but you have to start somewhere in these bigger cities. But for us, like if we can prove like Toronto's a great place to prove concepts.
Yeah.
It's the perfect place where you can test out something, and if it works, you know you can take it somewhere else. And if it doesn't work, you can tweak it up and, you know, do it again.
Yeah.
And you never want to go into a big city and try something out and then mess up. So for us, it was just like, we knew our concept was gold. It was like, how can we just do it somewhere else? And we just took the risk. That's it.
Big bounce. Big bounce. All right. There. Great putt. Good leg. All right.
Oh, hammered that.
That's too hard.
Jeez.
All right.
Oh.
It's all good. Yeah, it ain't mini golf.
No one's seen that.
No, nobody saw it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's all right.
Tough.
We're gonna get our birdie.
So by scaling up, like by growing as fast as we are, like the demand has been crazy. So we decided to do like our festival model this time. We've been planning it from like our third event that we had. We wanted to do something big for the city, and Stack Market is perfect. So we have two stages. One stage is in the Blue Moon Brewery. It's more of a tech house stage. This main stage is going to be like your traditional Afro house, progressive, like melodic style. And we're expecting like close to 3,600 people. We sold like that many tickets, and it's going to be one of the biggest events in the summer. People are going to like the hype around it has been insane. And
yeah. How do you guys figure out talent? Like, what are some of the discussions on how you pick your talent? Like, what do you look
so many
for?
of like my boys DJ, right? So many people in the city that like being in the nightlife scene, I've seen DJ, and like for us, like we created this platform, and it was like, why, like we'd be stupid if we don't give our boys the opportunity that DJ. So for us, it's like people that we know that are good, and just give them the platform and
showcase them.
Yeah, showcase them. And Circa, your brother, like, we gave him a shot at Noto. He killed it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, you got to come back. And then the second time at Noto, when him and Cigar did their back-to-back, that was probably one of the best sets I've ever seen.
They killed it.
And then from there, we're like, we got to have you guys on. Like, you know, it's just showcasing like Mike, Victor, you know, we have Kimmy coming, we have the Lost Boys. Like, they're all DJs from Toronto.
That's perfect.
And we just created a platform, and like we'd be stupid to not give them that opportunity, right?
Yeah, you guys are all growing together.
Yeah,
and with each other. And
all of the talent
unreal.
that we use is all local Toronto talent.
Yeah. Little fat, but it works.
Get up.
Jump. Oh man.
Oh, we got out.
We got out. I went on the bunker. Little fat.
That works. Yeah.
All right.
It happens.
It's a good shot. Were you thinking of your happy place?
No, not at all. I was stressed.
You gotta think about croissants. I see
100%.
you got a huge croissant.
You know what it is?
Thing
like,
going on right now.
When I started running, I told myself like every time I would do 5 or 10K, my reward was croissant.
That's good. Big bounce. Go. Off the side.
Yeah.
Like honestly, 5 more yards.
It would have been good.
Yeah. Probably
put it in. Okay, cool.
Put it on this line. And that's where you look.
Yeah.
Look at that line, get the ball running over that line with the right pace. It's in the hole. Come on. Ball a little harder. That's running to the pin.
Yeah. Hammered it again.
A little too hard.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tough one.
Yeah.
It's tough when there's a lot of break, and it's a short putt because you want it, if you baby it, it's just gonna die short of the hole. And if you hit it hard, which you kind of want to, then you're scared that it's gonna fly by.
I don't know if it goes right.
It does go right a bit.
That should
be.
Right, we should be able to find that one.
Yeah. Okay. Good shot.
Yeah.
After the well, there was so many positive posts.
Yeah.
There was so many negative posts about how the event was.
Yeah.
People were complaining about fucking anything that they could complain about. People were complaining about it. They weren't even there. Yeah. Which is just crazy to me. And people love spreading negativity online. how was that feeling? Like, you know, day after the event, you go on social media and you're seeing all of these negative comments about a business that you created.
It's crazy because like when you're in business, you gotta realize you gotta have thick skin, right? So like for myself, I didn't really care. Like for me, like I know bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it wasn't like the event was bad.
No.
It was, we went into a logistical nightmare, which was that we had 1,500 people there and we did not expect it to go that viral.
Yeah.
We had probably 1,000 people lined up outside trying to get in.
Yeah.
And so for us, like when we seen those videos, it was just like those girls that came and did
that was so stupid.
They came in with the intention of critiquing everything.
They were making videos critiquing.
Yeah. So for us,
as
like
soon as they came.
to shit on something that, you know, is not to your liking is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Like, but for us, like we seen where we could improve, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We realized, okay, the coffee lines were too long. This could have been better. This could have been better. This could have been different. But for then people to go and create content and not even be at the event or ever experience a coffee party and make their judgment on that, that just shows you like you feel bad for those type of people because they thrive on negativity, right?
Yeah.
They thrive off, and you see how social media, like that was my first experience in social media world of like negativity and hate. But that's when you know you're doing something good. When you go against the norm, when you go against the spectrum, and you're now having both sides of people fight. Like we had our fans, our people go in circa and everyone make videos as well to showcase like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Set.
Okay. Okay.
You're alive up there.
Yeah, you're alive. Oh, close.
Right.
It's all right, bro. It's the struggle of golf.
Yeah, man. Oh.
It's a battle today. It's getting hot too. We're not used to this hot weather in Toronto. It's, what is it, 22? That's crazy.
I was thinking it was going to be a snowstorm today.
22 degrees in Toronto? No way. All right.
Get it up there.
Yeah, a little right. Right here. Yeah. Tap that one in. Woo. Par? Yeah, I think this is for par, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Birdie maybe?
Holy shit. What a par.
That was a long
Maybe triple par.
You guys have to do that. Ooh.
All right, Zoe, we made it to 18.
Yeah.
All right,
That's a long one.
We got a special thing on 18. I haven't told you.
No.
Keeping it a surprise.
What is it?
I caddied you for the first 8 holes.
Yeah.
I'm not caddying for you this hole. I'm gonna be versing you.
Okay.
Luca the caddy versus Zoe.
Let's
all right, let's do it.
Oh.
You gotta. Hey, I'm bringing the energy here.
Yeah?
All right, so
Let's
you
do
better
it.
you better
I'm
dial
ready to
yourself
go. No
in. 'Cause I got
breakfast balls
glasses. I got my cigar, and I got a beer. Beer me.
I love that.
Rose gold seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause she's bad. Riding Kawasaki, I can cup you a new Rari, let you ride it, know you're rap, and you're bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing, I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad. I just took the doors, all the guinea, now
I'm gonna yak.
Throw it.
I'm gonna yak. All right.
Now watch him bomb this.
We're good now. Yeah, we're piping this shit over the water. We're reaching the green. No glove. How you doing?
Can you actually reach the green from there?
No. Might be in the water. That was good.
Big shot.
Yeah, a little short. It's all right. All right, brother, let's go.
You got a match.
We got a match.
Ready to just bomb it.
Stogie in the mouth.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's on number 1. Okay.
We'll play.
Play a drop.
Yeah, we'll play a drop.
Yeah.
100%.
Got StogeeSleeve here. Look at this bad boy. When
Thank you, brother.
you see those stupid clips people have? We got StogeeSleeves. Connects to the cart. You don't have to keep on taking on this stupid clip. What's your feedback from a business standpoint? If you were me and you're in my shoes, what would you look at, and what are some of the things going on in your mind?
Like, the concept is genius because you're seeing the trend of golf just blowing up more and more, right? And there isn't really anyone, if you're looking at just Toronto based, that I know that is doing a golf channel like this, or like this is a, when you first messaged me, I'm thinking like, we're gonna have a GoPro and it's gonna be a regular production, right? Like, but it's coming up and seeing your full team, I was like, holy shit. Like, what you guys are doing, it's proper, and it's just your brand building, right? Keep doing that, and you're gonna notice that, you know, once your channel grows and once you're able to capture that audience, like, you're gonna be able to get the attention of sponsors and brands to get involved with it. But you gotta just put in the hours, you gotta put in the work, right? It's not gonna be like it's gonna happen overnight. You're gonna have to fucking grind it.
Exactly. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but it's great, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's all right.
What a shot.
Down. Yeah, I try. Much long. Should have went with the pitching wedge. I don't listen to my own voice, and I'm a caddy.
That's it. That's it.
Our Loopin with Luca colorway.
Yeah.
Putter. You're gonna use the pink one because you're a righty.
Oh, done deal.
All right. We got bubble putt. This is a tough shot. If I blade it, it's in the water. Oh, I shanked it. Stay. Give me a putt. Give me a putt. All right. Good leg putt. Yeah. Thing about the StogeeSleeve too. Put it on your club.
Yeah.
If it's a putt, obviously you can't do it with a driver or something like that. Could be used as an alignment tool.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you put it a little sideways and you line it up.
Drain this. Great putt. That was the grip. That was all the grip.
Great shot.
Thank you,
Great
brother.
round, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry you guys have to witness, you know, the greatest round of golf ever.
That's okay, man. It was a good episode. I hope that everybody watching took something from your inspiring words and how you carry on with your businesses and life, and you know how you got into all this.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Our sponsors at Full Wedge wanted to give you a polo just for you. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming on the episode.
I appreciate it. Love it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Dude.
Thank you for having me on, bro.
Dude, appreciate you coming on, man.
You guys have something sick going on, and keep it up, man. Cool crew.
Yeah.
Love it. Definitely make an appearance again when I'm, you know.
We'd love to have you on the show again.
Golfer.
And for everybody watching, we got a discount code Luca the Caddy that you can use to get 15% off anything in store. Guys, the merch goes hard.
Appreciate it.
Dude.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for coming on. Okay, guys, that's a wrap with our first episode. Been a long time coming, been planning this for a long time, so appreciate you if you watched the whole episode and you made it to this moment. If you have, let us know what course you want us to play next. Let us know what guests you want on the show. And yeah, I want to thank Woodington Lakes for having us out. It was a great day, beautiful weather. Golf could have been a little bit better, but that's how it goes every day on the course. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and please share this with everyone you know, your aunt, your uncle, your dog, everybody.